Yo, 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 here we are. There's 4 players left here at the 8 players left here at the Turning Stone Classic. We got 4 on the winner's side, 4 on the one-loss side. Mike Zuglin is doing his matchup announcements right now. Our boy, Fedor Gorst, is going to be playing Erik Hjorleifson from Canada?
Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada. Yeah, he's a solid player. 750 Fargo, 751 I think it was. And the 2 players have been getting warmed up here for a bit on the table. Winner here plays the winner between Shaw and, help me out, who's the other one on the winner's side?
Let me go take a peek real quick.
All right. But yeah, we're here at the Turning Stone.
I want to say Rodney.
Rodney Morris sounds right. Yeah. Rodney Morris sounds right. That's a heck of a match on the main feature table right there.
Rodney Morris and Shaw are playing. The winner of this match, the winner of that match, and then the 4 left on the loser side. Jonathan Smith, Dan Hewitt, Ron Casanzio, and Casper.
There you go. So yeah, we're down to the down in the thick of it with all the good players left. Yeah, first of all, I want to thank Upstate Al and Digital Pool for allowing us to stream these matches on the side, and make sure you're following their channels. That's Digital Pool on YouTube and Upstate Al on Facebook if you want to see probably the remaining matches live on their channel. Looks like our boy is lagging right now. It's almost certain, actually, that this is going to be the last streamed match here on FedorGorst's channel. I am going to be playing some music to cover any copywritten music that the venue plays. Hopefully at a good level that's not too intrusive on the match. Get that rolling, because they do play music in the venue whenever Mike Zuglin is done doing his announcements. So. Have you seen this guy, Erik Hjorleifson, play before?
Yeah,
Jason?
I have. He's a good player out of Canada. I feel like he used to play quite a bit more than what he has as of late, but good player. Very capable, like you said, 750 Fargo, so no stranger, and definitely a caliber of player that could win in a race to 9 playing 9-ball for sure against Fedor, so he's got to play well. But what a draw Fedor's had so far here in the Turning Stone Classic as far as the matchups and the players.
He's avoided all the monsters all the way to, if he wins this match, he's playing for the hot seat. So pretty fortunate draw there. Hey, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Vincent the Kid, what's up? John Smith, Justin Morris, Jason Mooney, you guys woke up early. James Weaver, good to see you. Gary Haas, I mean. Like Haas avocados must be. Chris Hall, what's going on? Good to see everybody.
Here we go, break number 1.
Okay.
He's going to like it.
He's going to really like it. 8 ball kind of close to the 9 ball. Going to have to negotiate that at some point.
Yeah, it looks like he could potentially do some kind of break off of the 6 ball with the 7 being available there on the long rail.
Yeah, he's taking a look at it right now. You can see him looking at the situation.
Yeah, I think if I'm Fedor, I use the 6 ball, get an angle on the 6 ball to just kind of flick the 9 out of the way there and get on the 7. See how he decides to play it. And if you're new to the Turning Stone Classic, it is a race to 9 winner break format. But there are a couple interesting rules that you don't see very much anymore, and that's racking for your opponent. So the loser does rack, and you can inspect it. We haven't seen a ton of arguments so far, at least not on Fedor's channel. He doesn't really make his opponent re-rack. He just kind of inspects the rack and then decides how he wants to hit it.
Did see one exchange, I think, on like not necessarily an aggressive exchange, just Jason Shaw was checking out a rack for an extended period of time between him and Johnny Archer, but that's the only time I've been aware of actually that
Shaw's known for that in this event. Yeah,
well,
and
he's
given himself the angle. He's given himself the angle on the 6 ball here to do exactly like I said. So, and what he would really like to do here, Collins, is he'd like to push the 9 into the 8 and put the 8 right over that corner pocket.
Don't want to
shape much easier. So
don't want to get behind it, especially at speed, because it might come up and block him on the 7.
He's going to hit the rail first and then hit the 9 on the way out, like so. And it didn't turn out it didn't turn out the way he wanted it, though. I can guarantee you that. He may be on the wrong side of this ball, and it may be tough to get shape here. He was really wanting to move the 8 toward that corner pocket, so this is not ideal.
If he's got an angle, though, you know our boy has got the stroke to go forward here, especially with these table conditions. They're playing pretty slick. Should be able
it's
to.
Tough at this angle, though, to cheat the pocket the way that he needs to, but I think he's going to have to just power up and take and punch off the rail and just take a tough cut on the 8 here. That's what I think. He had the perfect angle to draw it.
Just
wow.
Dead straight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Little fortunate there. It could have been treacherous, but worked out for him.
First on the board.
Quick work there for Fedor. See if Erik continues to wire the wing ball for him. Last rack, that's what happened. He missed the cut on the 1, but the wing ball went right in, so. Maybe the table's racking good, Collins.
Could be.
Man, I'll tell you what, I'm looking at the table up there with Shaw. Has Shaw changed clothes all weekend? Has he left the venue? Or is he just like staying down there playing all night? Every time I see him, he has the same tracksuit on.
Yeah, he likes playing with that long sleeve on, for some reason. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to ask Fedor afterwards if he smells dirty butt at the table next to him. Not sure Shaw took a shower.
J. Diddy never disappoints. Very observant.
I mean, he's been wearing that every match, right?
I think so, yeah. Every time that we've seen it. Also, he's played just about every match on the stream table.
Yeah, they love him up there.
Yeah.
It's really close to where Shaw's from, and he's won this tournament. I don't know how many countless times.
Yeah,
as many times as SVB's
7,
won
8, 9,
US
I
Open.
think.
Yeah. And a tough rack here. He did make the 1 ball, made a few balls, but no good clear path at the 2, and it looks like the 3-4's all bottled up there on the long rail, so we're going to see a push out here from Fedor.
Ooh, I don't think Kevin Clark is still in the tournament, guys. Gary.
Kevin Clark lost.
I think he lost. Who'd he lose to?
I believe Ron Costanzio, but I'll confirm here. Ron Costanzio had one hell of a day yesterday. He beat Torsten Holman, and then he beat Matt Krall, and then he beat Vincent Burovaj that we watched Fedor play.
Look at this push out here.
I stand corrected. Donnie Mills beat Kevin Clark, and then Donnie Mills went on to lose 9-7 to Casper. So Casper and Ron are playing in the bottom portion of the loser's side.
Yeah.
And this is interesting here. I think you'll see him clip the right-hand side of the 2 ball and try to bring the cue ball right back to where it is, using the 4-3-4-8-5 as cover. I think that's available.
Yeah, and you want to leave the ball. I would think you would want to leave the ball fairly far, like down here from all these balls, so Fedor can't pull out his break stick and jump to hit the ball. Because kicking at the ball this way, if the 2's sitting somewhere around here, kicking at the ball that way, it's pretty easy to sell out.
Yeah, I think the key is he may even just go side to side here and use the 6-9, or he can try to get the 2 on the 3-4. Those are the 2 options that I like. I may choose to just take the... Oh, he couldn't see it.
No, he
was
could
just trying
see
to
it. I think he
edge.
just misstroked. I think he misstroked big time.
He was trying to go side to side. He was trying to use the 9-6.
Yeah, missed the whole ball.
So a successful push out there from Fedor Gorst. Yes, Yavi, this is the final four of the winner's side. Marty Herman says, bet the farm on Rodney versus Shaw.
Yikes.
I hope you have a nice farm, Marty, because I'd be willing to take it.
Yeah, or you got some kind of inside information.
No, there's no way Shaw's up to any funny business. That's Rodney's thing.
Okay. Taking quite a bit of time on this shot here.
Yeah, I think he's going to play a safe, maybe play a safe on the 3 here and put him on the back of the 4.
Nice and close. Did he take away the long rail on this side?
If he did, he's got a 2-rail path at it, but
The 5 ball's pretty decent size for this or the 3 ball's deceptively small, I should say. On the 2-rail path.
I think he was looking at the 2-rail path, but doesn't love it. But
It
that
doesn't
tells me
look
he's
great because you got to
super close
spin the
4.
ball. You got to spin the ball to shorten it up because the natural 2-rail pass here I think comes down here, and I think you have to spin the ball with right spin to shorten it up a bit, especially in slicker conditions. If the 9 is in the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. He's got to use a touch of right-hand English here, I believe. Oh, you went 3.
You went the
behind
long
it,
way,
not even
yeah.
close.
For those of you not familiar with typical 2-rail kicks, usually you get kind of like a mirror or even slightly longer than a mirror, like a parallel line. See how these 2 lines are parallel coming off the second rail? Usually, especially in slicker conditions, it tends to go a little bit long like that. So in order to get this type of shape, where it's like acute angles, you got to go with a little right-hand spin to shorten it up. But I don't think he thought that was on offer, so that's why maybe he went 3 rails at the ball.
Yeah, and I think he chose to go 3 rails there because it did offer some safe options where the 2-rail kick really left both balls in the open.
Yeah.
He was trying to kick the 3 ball,
up this
back
way,
down, up,
and maybe over here.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's why he chose to go 3 rails, but nonetheless missed it by a country mile. So Fedor Gorst is looking to claim his second rack here. Got a little work to do here. He's going to have to go up and down to get on the 6 ball.
And he's going to have to hit it with good speed. Don't want to be jacked up for this shot.
He's perfect. Got just enough out of it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. 2 rails back to center table, maybe.
Yes, sir. And you'll want to see, he'll probably want to overrun the straight in line. That way it leads him right to the 9 ball. And he did just that. So perfect speed there once again. Like we said yesterday evening, Collins, it really looked like Fedor had the timing and the conditions down. He's going to need some fortune on the break here to continue the path. Looks like Shaw's playing well too.
D. Moback says, Collins, yesterday you missed what I told you about Dick Helmstetter. Adams Cues invented the, quote, forgiving golf drivers, and he and I talked about the same for cues. I know the secret, he says. Interesting.
Tell us the secret.
Let's hear the secrets, baby. I like secrets.
He said Earl knows the secret, but he doesn't know that he knows it.
Okay. Sounds very Earl-esque.
Yeah, we got 600 viewers out there. If you're new to the stream, make sure that you turn on notifications and subscribe to Fedor's channel. Ton of stuff coming up here on the FedorGorst YouTube channel. This is Jason Sword, joined by Collins Newey from Post Up. Tell people how to get to your channel. Tell people how to get to your channel as well.
Just search Post Up on YouTube. It's the first thing that comes up. We go live twice a week, and we have a lot of fun on that channel. We cover a lot of amateur action, so we know that everyone's not there to watch players run the balls, but we're there to have a good time and sweat some action on the rail. Maybe have a few beers along the way. So if you're into that kind of vibe and you just want to hang out on a Friday night or a Tuesday night, or hopefully by the end of January, early February, I'll start doing 3 streams a week. Yeah, we have some fun over there, so check it out.
Yeah, make sure that you guys are liking the video. It's free to do it and helps Fedor's channel grow. So make sure you're subscribing, turning on notifications, and liking the video for us.
Yeah, it feeds the algorithm in both directions. Help other people like you find this type of content, and it helps you find other content that's similar to this that you'll like as well. So
look at this sweetness. Look at this sweetness right here, dressing up on the deuce. This is going to be a quick rack. He's going to get to 3 in no time. Don't blink.
How much is the prize money for the winner? $30,000, I think he said, wasn't? No, $10,000. Sorry, $30,000 prize pool, maybe. Yeah. No, it was $25,000 added. I think he was mentioning a different tournament. He was talking about Mike Zuglin. I heard him talking before the set about some event coming up, maybe. But $10,000 for first.
Yeah, it's going to be a long morning for Erik if Fedor keeps pocketing 3 balls and getting a clear look at the next one. This rack's going to take about 45 seconds to get on the board.
Yeah, exactly, James. I completely misspoke. It's a little early out here in California. I'm here on the West Coast, and it's 8 o'clock right now. So
hey, got a little funny here, Collins. That's not where he wanted to be, I'll promise you that. So he's looking at a steep cut here, and he's going to have to utilize 2 rails here. He's got to let his stroke out. He can't try to hold this ball, so you're going to see him get through this. He's going to use both short rails. He's going to go up and down and try to play shape for the 7 ball in the top left pocket.
Is Fedor playing in the mini derby? Yes, he is. Definitely. Look at the perfect speed. Look at this.
And that is perfect speed.
Look at the freaking perfect speeds. Come on. Like literally perfect speed so he could stun to the 9. How silly is that? Like it was a hanger.
All right. 3-0. Yeah, and if you're Erik, he hasn't really seen much, right? He played the push-out shot, gave ball and hand up, and then he had a 3-row kick and gave ball and hand up. So he's been to the table twice and given Fedor the ball in hand both times. So see if Erik gets an opportunity. You better quit racking the balls so well, Collins.
Yeah. Fedor's taking a look because Fedor knows at some point he's going to... Well, pretty quick check. Everything looking good. Shaw, 3-1 up on Morris, Jason Shaw. What were you going to say?
Nice. I was going to say, if you watch Fedor in this event, he never really makes his opponent re-rack, so he's just taking a peek at it to make sure. I mean, he knows he's going to get slugged, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and tell a guy to slug you a different way than what he's slugging you already? I mean, that's just kind of the rules.
Yeah.
Way it's set up. This is an interesting shot here. Does he take on the cross side and try to take the cue ball 3 rails to play the deuce in the top left?
I think it's the 3 next.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the 4 up there, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
The fact that the position on the 3 puts the cue ball near the center of the table, it's a lot more risky to take on the bank, because if you don't make the ball, you got no kind of rebate coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're going to see him He's gonna shoot though. I mean, because it does carry some shape there. Oh, he went ahead and played safe.
Yeah, I think if, like you were saying, if he was shooting this ball next, you might be more inclined to shoot at it because when you miss it, it's probably hitting the 6 or the 7, and the cue ball's coming down here. You know what I mean? But because you'd be playing shape like in this area for the 3, if you miss it, you're boned. You know?
Yeah, and this I'm surprised to see him go this way. The kick and stick looks like it's on the other way. It's gonna go 2 rails. And another trip to the table for Erik.
See, now this one, if it doesn't pass the 4, if he plays the 1 pocket speed, he's got, free coverage on the bank. If it lays okay, like if it lays decent for a stop shot or something like that.
Well, he was looking at playing the 1 underneath the 8, I think. He's playing all out safe here. I think he's short there. I think he gave up the edge of the ball, so.
Oh, that's a cool comment from the chat. 42 Fitzy Fizz says, "Y'all never met Erik if you think he'd ever slug rack someone." Little vote of confidence from someone in the chat. That must be a nice guy.
Well, you can see that he's giving Fedor good racks. I mean, just based on how quick Fedor is looking at him, and then also that the wing ball's gone in twice, so tells me he's giving him a nice tight rack.
Oh, he thought the 1 was dead or close to it. He had a big pocket with the 5 ball there. Ooh, and he's going to get a jelly roll. Jelly roll on the 8. I'd be shifting in my chair if I was Erik too.
Well, this shot right here is a drill that you see Fedor do all the time, where he shoots a ball in the long rail and has to draw it. He was looking at maybe contacting 2 rails here, so you may just see him go underneath the 6 here and just right back out to the middle of the table. So he's not going to try to draw the ball here. Just 2 rails. 1, 2, just like so. And he's off to the races again here, looking to claim the 4th rack. If you're Erik, you're sick, like you said.
Yeah, he was obviously shooting at the 1 ball with that big pocket there, going at it with that kind of aggressive speed. But then again, when you get the balls moving like that, anything can happen, right?
Yeah, don't look away here. It'll be over.
We're looking at, all the balls are within a diamond of their respective pockets, except for the 9 ball, which is in a really routine spot to get position on. So
Erik's best opportunity here is for Fedor to hit the 6 or 7 as he's stroking the cue ball right on this shot. That's the rule in this tournament. It's all ball fouls, but only when you're stroking your shot. So if you touch a ball while approaching your shot, it's not a foul. It's not cue ball foul only here. So another one of the rules that are not normal.
Yeah, interesting little rules. Nice little touch with the outside spin there. Getting the perfect angle. Coming up a little short here.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
How many times do you think he shot this shot?
A lot.
A lot is the number. Definitely. A lot is the number. What chalk does Fedor use?
A Town.
That Town V10? It looks green from here.
Yeah. He uses the green one. Whatever that is.
There it is, up 4-0. No time at all. How long have we been watching? 24 minutes. 6 minutes a rack.
and about 5 of that's been racking the balls.
Yeah.
Better set some quick ones.
You can see a small crowd congregating behind the rail here. Is that that's not Vitaly, is it?
No, I don't think so. But that guy in the background has a hell of a chain on. Look at that thing.
Where at?
And in the top right, he's whispering in somebody's ear right now. He's probably spitting some game to his girl. But there he is. See that chain? Look at that thing.
Oh, yeah, I see him. There he is. Yeah, with the white shirt. Yeah. Showing off a little bit.
Over there flexing while he's watching the Ghost.
That's right. Mr. Big Chains.
I pity the fool.
Another
right. Well,
another 2-ball break here. And the 1 ball, I mean, if you're out 4-0, you go after this?
Yeah, I mean,
all the balls are near the rail. It's kind of tough to play a super effective safe here, I think.
I don't hate banking the ball here. I mean, I think it does carry shape. You can get 2 rails back out to the middle of the table and give himself a cut on the deuce.
Kind of thump it in there. You can see he's getting down on the ball a little aggressively.
Yeah, and you see how he's elevating here because he's trying to get some movement on that cue ball. And he put it in the heart.
And the cue ball's looking pretty juicy.
That's pretty good there. Well, he gave himself the same shot after the break, 2 racks in a row here.
Right.
Decided to go offensive this time, like you said, just because the safety wasn't as readily available.
One nice stroke here, and we might be looking at a very quick 5-0.
Yeah, and I think that one came off a little hot. He was wanting to get on the other side of the 4. It bounced a little bit too much off of the second rail, so now he's got some more work. He's going to have to draw to the long rail and back over, I believe.
Yeah, these shots are always really touchy, especially when the 5 ball's so close to the rail. If you end up with a big angle here, it can be pretty nasty getting to the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think
and he just hits it dead nuts perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect right there.
It's just like...
not as easy as it looks, for sure.
It makes that look so easy. I mean, I would say probably vast majority of the chat has made that shot before and hit it just like that. But to do it first try every time, or make it look like you're going to do it every time is
doesn't want to get straight here.
I think he just got below it. I think he can hit it with a nice stun run through and get to the long rail.
Yep. Elevating just a hair here to punch it above the 8.
Yeah, stun run through right there. Jason, what are you doing with my bridge?
Shaw came over there and got the bridge. I wonder if he left a linger of dirty butt at the corner. Better shot that 9 quick and got out of there. Look, running away from Charlie Brown. Oh, he came back for seconds. If you're going to use our bridge, Shaw, take a shower.
Jason's just making little digs because Jason, because other Jason, Jason at the table's been wearing the same tracksuit jacket all week.
Well, not only that, his parents spelled his name the wrong way, so I've got to take a couple digs at him.
Oh, crap.
Here we go, Erik back with a good rack for young Fedor Gorst. He's pissed. Look, he's pissed. He's like, this table rack's too good. I got to move these balls around, see if I can find a slug somewhere.
Well, it's because he's broken them, and from the same spot a few times, it starts making divots in a good spot. You know what I mean? Turn the table into its own magic rack. Yeah,
they need to get Erik. They need to get Erik out on the tour, man. Let him rack for Fedor in the U.S. Open. How about that?
Yeah. Look at him. He just hates it.
Golly, man, this wing ball keeps wiring up. I gotta re-rack these things.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Just put the 9 on the spot, Erik. Nobody will mind. Yeah, 5-1 Shaw, it says in the chat. So
Yeah.
it's hard to fathom that they've played more racks in the table next to us than we have here.
Because we've been playing so fast, yeah. Well, I mean, actually, is it really hard to fathom when you've literally got Jason Shaw and Rodney Morris playing each other? I mean, I'm surprised they haven't finished like 9 or 10 already. Them guys play blazing fast, no matter what they're doing.
Yeah, well, Fedor switched sides here, so this is interesting. He saw something he didn't like in the rack.
Ooh, the 5-ball almost goes. 9-ball.
He's going to be straight in on the deuce here. Oh, maybe. It rolled out a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. Now, depending on how loose these side pockets are, you can go after this because the 3-ball's so close and the 5's sitting over the corner. You can go at it real slow, you know, if you can trust the table. Wonder if he'll play
I think we're
going
to see him shoot. I think we're going to see him shoot here. The cross side may be even available. I can't tell if he can beat the kiss. Maybe not. But once again, it's kind of tough to play safe here, just with all the balls hanging in a pocket. And
you literally have to play perfect speed behind the 3. You know what I mean? You got a 5-inch window to put the cue ball in.
Which is...
He's drawing at the 9. He was trying to make the 9 right there. Right? Or was he just playing the cue? Was he playing the cue ball behind the 9?
Yeah, he was playing safe there.
Wow. I mean, if you're going to be that accurate with your draw, why not draw the cue ball into the 9? It's a nice shot.
I mean, has Erik even attempted an offensive shot in this match? I don't think he has. I think this is his 4th time to the table. I think he came in on the roll on a push-out situation, and this is his 3rd kick. Maybe he's played safe. He played safe when Fedor gave him the edge of the 1 ball.
There was one where he could see the ball on a push-out, and he missed the whole ball.
Yeah, I think this is his 5th time at the table and has had nothing offensive. It's all been defensive or kicks.
It's been the ghost show.
Well, the good news is he didn't have to move far to get back to his chair after that shot, so he can watch Fedor do what he does here.
That's looking at the glass half full.
Well, I mean, it's better than have to walk around the table to sit down.
Do the race lengths get longer as the tournament goes on, or is this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Right? It's all races to 9, and then it's a true double elimination, right? 2 races to 9 in the finals if you double dip.
Yeah, we'll see here if this may set a little funny. Just with the 5 on the long rail like that, I had to showcase some touch if the 3 doesn't pass, because he does have to get back up table for the 4.
I was gonna say he could send the 3 to play the 3-9 combo.
Well, I don't even know if he's gonna play the combo.
Now that
the way this
3
is
didn't pop out like this, it sits pretty good.
We're gonna see a big draw stroke here. I think he's gonna have to draw this ball back to the long rail where he's bridging and spin it up table. Watch outside pocket.
Yeah, great shot, never in doubt.
We will see an 8-9 combo, that's for certain.
Another little shift in the chair from...
Yeah, so it looks like the finals, instead of it being a true double elimination, it's just a race to 13.
Okay.
Gorst, after this match, will play the winner of Shaw and Rodney Morris if he wins. So the winner of this match between Fedor and Erik plays the winner of Rodney and Shaw. 1,000 viewers, 11 a.m.
Wow.
Eastern Standard Time. That's pretty good.
The hell are you guys doing up so early on a Sunday? Don't you have church? No, just kidding.
Pool fans don't go to church. Come on, Collins. You know better than that. They're just getting in from the casino.
From last night? Yeah. Just getting home from the casino from last night.
I would say make sure you like the stream if you just got in from church, but we wouldn't add up very many likes, I don't think.
Someone says my pool hall isn't open yet. I can't go to church until 11.
That's funny. Church equals pool hall.
Yeah.
6-0. See if Fedor stays on the other side of the table here with this break.
Is Fedor playing in Vegas in February?
Yes.
Good question from the chat. I got my headphones in at church, someone says.
You know, the crazy thing is that Erik has been out of his chair more times to rack than he has to play.
Oh my gosh, that's actually, 7 times to rack.
And I think he's only been to the table 6, and they've all been kicking or defensive efforts. All right, here we go. Rack number 7.
Yeah, that wing ball just flying in the corner.
Yeah, and the one ball's going to dress up perfectly. He's going to have to...
At this point, Eric's probably just like, all right, let's just get this over with. Just wire it up.
So he's gonna have to go 2 rails out of the corner here. He's got to miss the 4 ball. You'll see him touch the third rail, which is what he's looking at right now. He's hopefully going to touch the 3rd rail right where the cue ball is right now, maybe a little bit lower.
Because he's going to have to stun the ball a bit to get this tangent line to come short of the 4. Funny things can happen. You might see the cue ball come this way or this way. He needs it to kind of lengthen out off that 3rd rail. Oh, it laid a lot nicer than it looked like. He didn't even have to stun the ball. It was just pure natural.
No, Andy has the perfect angle here on the deuce. To just go, he can either come 2 rails around or he can just go 1 rail right in between the 7-9. I think he's probably going to draw out of this and go 2 rails. There he is.
Hello, 6
ball. Which is a little bit riskier with the 6.
Our boy Eric's going to take a shot of caffeine here. He's going to have a shot.
Yeah, maybe the one rail path there right in between the 7-9 was the smarter route, but he didn't want to be straight. He wanted more of an angle. He wanted to kind of be more in the middle of the table so he could get back to the 5. But nonetheless, he could still get safe here with the kick. With all the balls being on that end of the table, he's going to try to send the 4 up table there, leaving the cue ball where the 4 is, I believe. The other option is he could try to kick the 4 thin and take the cue ball back up to the corner where he's standing. See what he likes here, if he's going to go 1 rail or 2 rails at this. I think he's going to go 2.
With pace, right? He's going to have to go with a bit of pace here to get some separation. And we're going to see
bueno.
We're going to see Erik run some balls here, I think. If he's got the pocket, 8 ball's kind of close, but it's possible. Let's see what he looks like, see what he thinks. I think he likes it. Doesn't want the 8 getting in the way here.
And it did. It's tough to be to the table 5 times and kicking or playing safe and then have to run out. Handled that nicely. We may see him go 3 rails here, Collins. Play the 6 in the same pocket. Watch out.
Whoa.
We got it in the side. Yeah, you're right, Marty Herman. No lead is safe playing 9 ball in in these conditions, especially when you get this deep in the tournament.
You see a little hand flip there. He's going to have to play either the slow roll or the high inside ball.
Yeah, I think you're just going to see him slow roll this and just follow the cue ball right to the long rail.
He's winding up. Oh, no, he does. He does a little wind up, huh? No matter what.
Yeah. He's a tall guy. He'll be able to reach this one pretty easily.
There you go.
Oh, Herman University says he's run 6 packages few times at this event. I'm calling BS on that one, Marty. I've seen you playing at Herman University, and I'm not sure a 6-pack is something that's ever happened to you. Maybe Bud Light.
Boom, roasted.
Have you ever watched Herman University?
No. I'm going to look right now, though.
Oh, you got to go to Marty Herman.
Is it on YouTube or Facebook?
He's on Facebook. He has a stream set up in his home pool room where he plays. Let's see. Matt Week says, "Do you guys prefer winter break or alternate break format?" I prefer winter break. And personally, I just like winter break mainly because the match is never over. At this level, if you get a big deficit in alternate break, it's really hard to come back. And winter break, there's just a ton of pressure whether you're winning or losing because you never know if you're going to get back to the table playing 9-ball in a winter break format.
No, never seen Herman University, but I'm watching right now. There we go. Got the GoPro set up. Nice.
And we're going to see if Fedor returns the favor with a nice rack here for Erik.
I mean, if I was Fedor, I would. I'd be like, dang, you treated me good for a little bit. I'll give you a couple.
Shit, not me. I'd slug him.
Take no prisoners.
I'd slug him, and if he looks at it too long, I'd be waving down Mike Zuglin, telling him to get over here and tell him to hit the balls. Oh, here we go. Erik says, "Come on, kid.
Come on, you saw what I did for
this
you.
longer than you've been alive. You aren't gonna slug me like that." Not sure. No jump sticks. You can jump. You just can't have a short jump cue. So you can jump with your full break cue or your full playing cue. You can jump. Just cannot pull out the short cue.
9-ball Will says, "What's up, Collins? Wow, you're up early, dude. I get up at 6 every morning. It's 8 o'clock right now. I had my coffee already. Took a shower, watched some YouTube, hit the road. Now we get to watch some pool."
You were watching anime. Don't lie. You weren't.
No, I was
YouTube.
honestly this morning. So I finished last night. I'm watching Attack on Titan, right? And I finished season 4, but now I have to. There's 2 specials, like that happen after season 4 that are hour-long, like single episodes or whatever. Because a normal episode is like 20 minutes. So there's 2 of those that I have to watch now. So I had to make sure when I woke up this morning that I didn't start one because I knew I had to come do this. So in between or after this match, you better believe I'm about to turn up the volume and finish that show.
Everybody make sure you message Collins after this so he can't finish his anime series.
Eklund Catchy has an Attack on Titan smile. Are you talking about those dead-eyed smiles that the Titans have? Because if you are, that's very rude, sir. And he's having to work pretty hard at this. I wonder why it was so easy for Erik. He's like, "Can you come over here and look at this? It's not racking up the way you want." He's like, "Well, I'll show you." I feel like I've shown you like 7 times.
Fedor's about to tap the table here. I think he went and got the cue ball to see if he can set something. I think Erik was telling him it's hard to get him to freeze. The back ball's probably rolling off.
Yeah.
See how he's setting it right there? Trying to tap it into place so he can push the 1 ball back and get him frozen.
Yeah. Erik the Qist says my favorite part of this pool stream is that they talk about anime. He said no one ever. Well, I mean, you might be watching the wrong stream because we don't have any rules here.
No, I was watching Upstate Al yesterday, and Upstate Al, I guess he just bans if anybody talks any smack, he bans them. So I had to be careful. I typed a few things and then I hit delete because I'm like, man, I don't want to get banned. I want to be able to watch the finals of this thing. We don't ban anybody around here. We actually encourage smack talk.
That's right.
And the wing ball went in there, Collins. 7 went right in. He's going to have a nice look at this one ball.
Especially with the big pocket with the combo here.
Yeah, he probably would have preferred it to fall.
I actually like it because now you can just play pocket speed and play position on the 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
kind of like this.
Worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Just on that thinner cut, it makes the pocket so big. You know, if he wouldn't if he wouldn't have had that 4 ball, the one definitely wouldn't have gone on that shot. Maybe he shot it that way on purpose though to make sure the 1 ball hangs up.
Either way, he did a nice job there. He's got some work to do here though. The 1 to the 3. Watch out, 8 ball.
Yeah. I actually take it back. Someone in the chat, or no, that was Greg Hogue says, no rules. I love it. There's actually one rule. And it's defined a couple different ways, but basically don't be a dick. You know what I mean? Like, don't be an outright dick. You got to hang out, have a good time.
That rule doesn't really apply to me.
Well, no, but it's different because you do it in a jovial nature. Like, we're all just here to have fun, you know what I mean? But sometimes, I mean, if there's someone in the chat that's really just being here to, like, stir stuff up, we will lay the smack down on them, so.
Yeah, and I mean, Fedor did chug a beer and say he wanted to make America great again at the Moscone Cup. So
that's probably the best moment of the whole cup, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the only positive moment for the Americans, right?
That's right.
Here we go. We're going to see a jump from Erik. Oh, no, it was a masse.
Yeah. And he's not going to like when he gets back to the table, I don't think.
No, I think he's going to be 2 rails jammed up on the 6 ball here. Might be kind of tough to get to the 6. He may go to the 5 here. It's a little bit riskier, but something he doesn't like, huh?
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
Well, he's almost looking like he's going to shoot. Like he may cut at it. Go crashing into the 5-6. He could cut this in the top right if he wanted to stay offensive. No, I think he's just going to spin it over here. Yep.
3 makes it past the side. Yeah.
We went for a little more containing there. He wasn't trying to take the risk of going into the 5, so he was just using the 6-5 as cover instead of trying to weld him to the back of the ball. See what he draws up here, Collins. Is he looking at just playing the cue ball or the 3 ball into the 6 there? Maybe taking the cue ball to the back of the 5.
Back of the 5, yeah, I think that's what I'd do. He's going the other way.
He got there.
I wonder what the decision there was for. I guess it's harder to get to the 3 ball off of the long rail on the right side because the 5's in the way.
He might fluke it in the side
there
here.
There you go. A little jelly roll for Erik. Gets one back. Okay.
I wonder if he has the cut here. I wonder if he has the ability to cut the 5 in the top left. or he could potentially take on the bank.
Yeah.
I think if you're Erik here, you got to try to find something offensive for sure. He may be even. He looks like he's chipping at it, playing safe.
And that's not going to be not going to be good.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit the 9. He wanted to get under the 9, didn't he?
Probably just hit the 5 towards the 6 here, right? And create some kind of traffic, even if you don't get the cue ball in a under coverage.
Yeah, chip in the left side of the 5 here. Potentially getting the 5 under the 6, the cue ball under the 8. Oh, he kicked it.
Went for the kick and stick. You got any score updates on the one-loss side? Are they playing the one-loss side matches right now?
Let me take a peek here. Update it. And if you want to check out the bracket, it's out on digitalpool.com. Looks like Shaw's up 7-2 on Rodney. That's the other one. That's the other winner side match. The winner of that will play the winner of this. And let's see. Jonathan Smith is up 3-2 on Dan Hewitt. And Casper is up 6-1 on Ron Casanzio.
Mm-hmm.
Ron wanted to keep playing last night. He was on a heater. This is really tough here, Collins. No, I mean he could go after the pot on the 5 ball, but there's no way to get back up on the 6 because he's running into the 9.
I think it does lay. Well, I take it back. Actually, he's near the rail. Where if he was like a foot from the rail, the 9's in the spot where you might even be able to draw off the 9 to get back up table. But being on the rail like this, it's almost impossible to cue that accurately because you got to come with a hell of a stroke.
Yeah, this is really tough here. I think you do have to shoot at the 5 ball just because it's just equally as tough to play safe from here. Maybe play some kind of defensive shot on the 6 ball. Yeah, he's not going to like this.
Yeah, no good.
Kind of surprised that he didn't shoot at the 5 there. Nice stroke there from Erik. And like Marty said earlier, it's never over here, so you don't want to let Erik get comfortable. Made a long shot there. Going to be feeling good about himself after that. Looking to make it 6-2 here. Race to 9. It is a winner break. Rack for each other.
We got Tuya No in the chat, representing from Vietnam. I know Fedor's got a number of fans out there in Vietnam.
Yeah, it was interesting, Collins, that you said that. I saw, you know, how everybody's been signing with Matchroom, and they've been putting those posts up. They put the Vietnamese. If you go look at the likes on, I think it was Quoc, and there was another Vietnamese player. It's like 10x of what everybody else's is. Yeah, like so. Fedor's was when I looked at it, Fedor's was a day old, and he had 1,500. And there were, you know, like Skylar's was 4 days old and he had 1,100. There were, you know, what we would think are popular players here in America have around 1,000, 1,500 likes on their announcement. And then if you go look at the 2 Vietnamese players at Matchroom, it's like 6,000, 10,000. It's crazy.
Wow.
The number of Vietnamese pool fans is alarming.
It's alarming.
It's
no
crazy.
Kidding. I got to see that myself.
Yeah, go take a peek.
6,800 for win.
Yeah, Kwok had even more.
Wow, 10,300 likes. Wow.
How many does Fedor have now?
2,000.
So just think about that. Fedor, you know, who you would definitely say is one of the more popular pool players, definitely here in the United States.
And
has
in
2,000
Vietnam.
likes.
And in
Vietnam,
Vietnam.
but he has 2,000 likes on his Matchroom signing announcement, and Kwok has 5 times the likes.
I got to learn some Vietnamese. I got to learn how to speak Vietnamese.
Yeah, no kidding.
Start doing some streaming for Duong. I'm just joking, guys. Just joking. Quang Tran says you should come to Vietnam for the 2024 Hanoi Open, Jason and Collins.
Oh, I'd love to. Let's see here, does he take on the combo? Or does he play the 3 off of the 6? Just safe all the way.
Like cue ball's going to run flat into the 8. Had the speed to end up behind the 8, but doesn't find the right line.
Didn't leave anything offensive though, so not the worst trip to the table.
Wait, Robin Nanny S, I thought you muted the stream. She says, Collins, just go to a nail salon.
A nail salon for what?
I don't know what that means either, but she's...
Oh, because of the Vietnamese.
Oh, okay, got you. Send me Rosetta Stone. Okay. That's always been one of my things that I... it's one of those things that you say, oh, man, it'd be really cool if I did this, and then you realize how much work it's going to take.
Yeah, you're gonna spend about an hour trying to learn Vietnamese, and then you're gonna go back to your anime.
Okay, come on.
No way. You can't learn a second language at your age.
Where did you learn to roast people, man? You and your brother must be just at each other's throats all the time.
I wonder if he's gonna play the billiard here on the 6. I think he was trying. Yeah, he's got to... I think if you're Erik, you got to start playing a little bit more offensive. You could tell he's a methodical, probably a player that likes to play safe and different things. But
it's interesting
in
to
this
see
format,
it's interesting to see that kind of like strategic character and like methodical character with a guy that has such a loose stroke. You know what I mean? Like the way he moves the cue is pretty loose. Where normally when you see somebody that plays methodical like that, they've got a mechanical approach the way that Fedor does. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think he's got to shift it up a little bit and start shooting at his hole a little more.
Yeah, he's got kind of, the way he stands over the ball and the way he moves the cue really reminds me of Zielinski, actually. It's very...
Yeah, he is pretty loose, and he's tall and lanky. It looks like the cue's a little too short for him.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I've always said that I don't understand about pool, and I think we're starting to see a shift as we're starting to see some players like Shaw and Shane and different players get longer cues. But you see tall guys like Erik using your standard cue, and it just looks really small. You watch Tony Chohan play, it looks like a little toothpick.
Oh, I
in his
know,
hand.
yeah. By the way, Tony Chohan and Oscar Dominguez just played a fantastic final for the Amar King Memorial presented by Diamond Billiards here at Hard Times. That video's on Post Up. It was a really good match.
This is a tough shot here. You're going to see him go after it, though. The 9 ball will stop the cue.
Ooh.
Oof. Almost fluked it in the side. Not out of the woods yet. He's got another tough one here. And Fedor does not like to roll the ball. If you were to ask him what is the one shot that he hates, it's definitely having to roll the ball at distance. So you may see him go ahead and use some power and get through this 4-ball and utilize 2 rails, 2 cushions to get back in the middle of the table for the 5. I don't think you're going to see him roll it. You may. But this is a tough shot here. This is as tough as it gets playing 9-ball.
Jackie Diamond asked Colin, someone just asked what the awful slurping sound was on the other stream. I couldn't, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I had some speculations, but we'll leave it at that.
Is Johnny Archer still in bed?
Okay.
Or did he wake up?
Oh, my God. Well, the Ghost made a great shot on the 4-ball.
Well, a great shot on the 3 and the 4.
Yeah.
And here we go. Erik was on a run there, 2 in a row. Fedor stopped him before he got his 3rd. Looking to make it 7-2 here, racing to 9. 2 balls away.
When is the
final? Is later today.
Yeah, it's going to be today. They usually have the schedule posted on the. They do things at this tournament very tightly scheduled, so I think they might have it on the bracket there at Digital Pool. No, it doesn't have a schedule on there.
No, I doubt they have a schedule for today. They're just going to play it, keep playing.
Oh, yeah, not have to worry about when to start the next match or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense.
See if we can get an update on the score of the Rodney match here. See if Rodney's trying to make it interesting.
100% Born Hype, yeah. They did a real good job with this, and I guess they're planning on doing similar things with all the events that Digital Pool and AZ Billiards is involved in.
It's 8-3 Shaw, so he's on the hill. And the good news is, Collins, for both Fedor and Shaw, is the finals. So whoever comes out of the loser side and comes back to the finals, it is just 1 race to 13. So there won't have to be any double dipping.
No double dippage. Tony Best says finals will be at 7 p.m. tonight. I'd say that's a fairly accurate guess of the timing.
Yeah. Dan Hewitt and Jonathan Smith are still tied at 3, so that match is taking a while. Casper's up 7-3 over Ron Casanzio. So those are our score updates. I'm going to go on a limb and say we're going to see Fedor and Shaw in the finals. Fedor looking to push out here, I think. Is he looking to give himself an offensive bank? I don't think so. No, it doesn't bank. Erik's not moving far from his chair. I think he's going to give this one back quickly.
Yeah, what are you even supposed to do with this?
I think he's just going to thin it and try to use the 5 balls cover here. Got away from him.
Not
going to like it. Hit a little thick. See if he left the 1-6 combo on here. You over there vacuuming or what, Collins?
Oh, yeah. We got, before the pool hall opens every day, especially at this hour, they go through and they clean all the tables. They go through and every day there's a different section of the pool room that they have someone vacuum up, and so the whole place gets cleaned every like every 2 days in total. Like I think it takes 2 days for them to do everything. So yeah, always on rotation.
Nice safety there by Erik, welding him to the back of the 6. So we're going to see Fedor had to kick with a lot of spin here. He hit it. Is he going to get safe? I think he might. Right in behind the 8 ball.
There's our boy. Whoops.
Ah, there it goes. Who's that, Oscar's brother?
Yeah, that's Carlos. There you go.
He's going to town. Send him to my house, would you?
It's a little far there, buddy. Probably won't be there for a few days.
Yeah, he really needed that 6 ball and 5 ball to get funny there some kind of way.
Looks like Jason Shaw just finished the deed. Finished the job over there versus Rodney Morris. Collins, are you Gorst's official videographer? No, I'd say I help out with the stream, and we work together to troubleshoot like technical issues and come up with solutions. That's about it. I don't have a whole lot of time to be recording and editing video and stuff like that because I am a full-time working man, so.
That worked out nicely. Got perfectly straight there, so he could just stay underneath the 4 ball here and work closer to the 5. Looking to get on the hill here, Collins.
Yeah, the 8 definitely passes the 9 from there too, especially with the fact that he hasn't hesitated one bit to take a look at the layout.
Yeah, he'd have liked to got a little bit straighter than that.
It's like this is a little bit of an interesting spot to be in to get to the 8, but
I still think he has enough of the ball where he can drag it.
Yeah.
Looked a little worse at our angle there.
He works at McDonald's, yep. Been working there about 25 years, ever since I was 12.
Who's that?
No, someone just making a joke that I work at McDonald's. It's a funny joke.
What's wrong with working at McDonald's? So how's the coach get picked for Team USA? Well, that gets picked by Matchroom.
Yep. Whoever they think is the best fit for the show.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that if they get rid of Jeremy Jones, they're going to look at Scott Frost for 2024 captain seat.
What gives you that idea?
I just think that they potentially need somebody with some fire and passion. I don't think the Freezer's ever been short of having passion, so I think he may be a fit. And then also, and this is obviously just my personal opinions, but the other thing is I do think that Scott may have the ability to re-engage SVB. They're fishing buddies, and they've been playing for a number of years, and I think that he may be able to pull the best out of SVB for that event.
If these two balls on the right-hand side of the table don't tie up, it might be over.
Yeah, you may see him play the 6-9.
Giggity.
He may just play shape for it, but he may play shape for the 6 in the same pocket as the 5. But either way, you anticipate he's going to take care of these balls.
Bill, I've never been a fan of a Big Mac. I've always been a quarter-pounder kind of guy. That's right. We talk about anime and McDonald's, Nancy. I know you don't like it. I'm sorry. Friendly roast. Friendly roast. 5-ball laying right over the corner. If he gets some nice space to cue with right here, this is about as easy a combo as you could ask for. Whoa. Played to the other side of the 6. Forget about the combo, he says.
Yep. Well, you're going to be done in time to go help Carlos.
That's right. Can't wait. I might actually, you know what I might do? I might go get myself a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. Talking about McDonald's.
You're getting a McGriddle. You need the.
You think I'm a
syrup,
McGriddle kind of guy?
syrup in
You
there.
like the syrup in the sandwich? You think I like syrup in my sandwich?
I don't know. I'm fat, so I do.
There you go. That scrambled egg on there. I like that hard, the over hard egg.
Here we go. 2 balls away. See if Erik concedes. He does not. Says shoot it in, young fella.
Boom, there you go. On to the hot seat match with Jason Shaw. We'll make it official on the scoreboard, 9-2. Outran the Fargo hot race by 2 games, I think. Maybe a game and a half, or 2.5 games. Oh, here we go. Fedor's already calling in, guys. 1 second. Yo, that was quick.
Yeah.
Good match. There we go. I think I got everybody.
Are we live?
We are live.
We are.
What's up, guys?
Feeling good. The rack was working out pretty good for you. The break was working
Well,
pretty good.
yeah. Erik was working really good, so I really respect that. So he doesn't have to wreck that perfect, and he was just wrecking like he would for himself, and I fully respect that. I was trying to do the same for him, and when I tried to wreck, the back ball kept rolling out, so I felt really bad because he gave me 6 perfect wrecks where I can just fire the wing ball, and he finally wins the rack, and I can't rack, so I had to how do you say that?
Get the cue ball to tap it.
Tap it,
I
yeah.
had to
Tap the rack.
I had to tap the back ball, so it worked all right. Yeah, I played decent. Played some good safeties, and I played some not so good safeties. But I don't think I missed any balls, right?
No.
No, I don't think I missed any balls. So I'm playing better every day. Compared to the first match, it's probably the first match I played my D game, and now I played my A- game. If I can control the cue ball a little bit better, I play my perfect game.
Well, what the chat's been saying about Jason playing on the feature table said he played pretty cleanly for the whole match. So you got a big match coming up next.
I mean, everybody will be playing perfect here. Pockets are big. All of the 800 Fargo plus players will be playing that perfect. I mean, most of the time. And it's all about how the opponent is wrecking for you, and it's all about the rack and how you break. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah. So we're gonna, if you want to watch that, it's gonna be on the digital pool stream, right? The hot seat match.
I'm gonna try to talk to Al and see what we can do. Maybe, well, definitely you can watch it on digital pool on YouTube and Upstate Al's Facebook page. But I'm gonna try to see we can stream it, or if we can't, maybe we can record the match and post afterwards.
Yeah.
But definitely you can watch it on Upstate House and Digital Pool.
Yeah. Yeah, what time is the next match? Do you have it scheduled? The chat is asking. Do you
All
happen
right,
to know?
let's go. Let's go to the bracket and see what time it is. Hang on. Hang tight, guys.
Hang tight. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, there weren't any real, what would you say, like, interesting isn't the right word. Like, controversial isn't the right word either, but, like, the whole match seemed pretty smooth for you. There was no moments where there were, you know...
No, but, you know, when the rack is perfect, it's always dangerous because you know that the wing ball is going to go in. And, you know, with one on the spot, he's a 700, whatever, 50, 60 player. He's a favorite to run out, break and run.
Right.
Do you anticipate the same rack with when you're playing Shaw?
No.
Doesn't even smile.
I play at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock,
3
okay.
o'clock.
So that's
All
going
right,
to be...
Fedor, I gotta ask you, the smack talk of this match was, it looks like Shaw hasn't changed clothes the whole entire tournament. Did you smell his funky butt when he bent over to get the bridge at your table?
After COVID, I don't really smell all that good, so
Well, it's probably a good thing.
yeah.
All right, guys.
3 o'clock. Well, let us know if Upstate's gonna let us do it. If not, we'll tune
I'll
in
update
and watch
everybody
an
in the
Upstate.
comments under this video.
Cool.
Right on. All right, guys. We'll see you in
Alrighty.
good luck, sir, and shoot good in about, what is that, 3 hours from now? Right about 3 hours.
Keep up the good work.
So,
Yes, 3 hours from now.
all right, rock and roll. Shout out to the chat. Have a good day, everybody. If I don't see you, see you on the next one.
Yes, thank you guys.